Good morning, Special Agents of the 4-7 Squad. Today, we're trying something new and different in the hopes of trying to keep things interesting and to keep you interested in the material. I've selected shorter but still impacting reading assignments as you prepare for your Q2 major report entitled Killed by the Police. The following questions are for you to answer on a piece of paper and turn them in to me first thing on Monday at the start of our class period. We've all discussed this material and you've read the article, so you should do very well. Commissioner Bill Bratton once said, "No other profession will give you as much or sometimes take as much as the job." The job is how being a police officer is referred to. It's called the job. The job can reward you like no other, but in a blink of an eye, it can demand from you everything in return. I want you to tell me, regarding the article that you read, when did this incident take place? Also, I want to know, where did it take place? In what city? More specifically, which borough in New York did it take place in? I'd like for you to identify for me the 5 boroughs that make up New York City, also known as the Big Apple. In one paragraph, I want you to write out what happened, summarizing the article and its details. I want you to tell me the who, what, where, when, why, and how. I want you to explain what the police did in this case and what they could have done differently in order to attempt and apprehend this suspect. I want to know what streets had Officer Gomez and Gembecki been patrolling. I want specific street names. From the report, were the officers in uniform or were they undercover and in plain clothes? Also, I want you to describe for me, what does it mean to be in plain clothes? Describe for me what you think an unmarked car is. What does it look like? I want you to describe what is an open-air drug market. What are some of the roles of the FIU, the Field Intelligence Unit? From the article, what do they do in general? Tell me, what is a CI? What does CI stand for? We talked about the word SWAT. What does SWAT stand for? What precinct were the officers with? As if you were a news reporter, describe for me what the facts of the case were by answering the following questions. Who is the suspect in this case? How old is he? Suspect Mr. Concepcion ran past the police with his face covered. What was he clutching in his other hand other than his gun? What color was the backpack? What action did Concepcion take, or what did he do in order to get this backpack? When you take something that belongs to someone else, that crime is described as what? I want you to tell me from the report, was a gun involved? What is the name of the crime if a gun is involved? How did the article describe the clothes that Officer Gomez had on? What actions did Officer Gomez take? What news station obtained exclusive footage of this event? Yes or no? Had Officer Gomez ever fired his weapon in his 5 previous years on the force? How many rounds does a standard issue clip hold? How many clips did Officer Gomez almost fully empty? What was the brand name, also referred to as the model, of the 9mm semi-automatic a weapon that Officer Gomez was carrying? From the article, what did his partner do while Officer Gomez was chasing the suspect? How many more times did Officer Gomez fire at suspect Concepcion after reloading? Where did suspect Concepcion fall wounded? Where had suspect Concepcion been injured on his body? What was found in his backpack? What did we say in class was a street name or slang name for cocaine? If 1 kilo equals 2.2 pounds, how many pounds does 2 kilos equal? Did the officers activate their body cameras during this incident? Ms. Perez, one of the victims in the shooting, is a native of which country? How much money is Ms. Perez suing the city of New York for? What was the name of the 12-year-old girl who was also injured in this shooting? If you were in a position in the police department to review and possibly discipline Officer Gomez, what actions would you take, if any, and why?